Hello everybody, it's Scott O'Mato, and this is going to be a video in my continuing series on integrated dynamics, where we're just building up simple concepts here and putting them to work. Hopefully they'll be useful in your world. Okay, we're still working with the block reader here, and as I said, we want to start simple, which we've done in the first two videos, to where we just read the type of block, then we compared two block readers, and now we want to go ahead and do it as a list. So types of wood. Now we won't do it as the OR dictionary. We'll do that in a later video, but let's just compare it as a list. So we want to go through and create a list here. So list is this item right here. And let's go ahead and create types of wood. So we're going to do a block as the type. You can see there's several types. So let's do block types of wood. So we want to add one. And then we could just go through here in JEI and get our wood types, starting with oak. So we'll add oak. Then we'll add another item to the list. See the index increments. Now we'll add spruce. Okay, keep moving forward. And then we'll add our birch as index 2. Get that guy. And then we'll do jungle here. And then the last one we'll do acacia. Okay, so that will be our list, and we'll write a variable card that has that list. Okay, and once you do that, you could see in the tooltip, it won't show you the whole list, but you'll get the type as a list, variable ID 14. There we go for that. All right, now we want to do a contains. All right, so if we have this variable card in here, we've gotten a variable card, I should say, from here, and we want to know if the block in here is contained in that list. So let's get our variable card, our store card, from that one. This is variable ID 8, part 10. By the way, you can see, not sure if you can actually see which part. Yeah, there you go. In one probe, you can see that this is ID 10. So that's how you could find that variable for that. So this is part ID 10. So this would be our variable card for that guy. Now we can go in and we want to do a contains. Okay, there's a variable type of contains that is a string, where it's comparing two strings. A string is just like written characters. We're not interested in that. We want to do this contains. It's a category of a list. So the input type 1 is a list. The input type 2 is any. All right, so let's select that. And let's get our list variable here and put it in the first one, because it has to be, input type 1 has to be a list. All right, then the other one can be any. And so we're going to have it as this block right here. All right, so we want to know that that first block reader contains what is in this list here. Okay, is what's contained inside of that list. So let's grab that, and that will be our contains variable, and it's an output of Boolean. That's what's important for this type of thing, is that we need for the redstone to be an output of Boolean here. It tells us right there we want an output of Boolean. So now we can remove this, which would have been the test between those two blocks, and we'll replace it with this one, which is comparing the list and any there. And the variable 14 is missing from the store, which is right there. Variable 14 is missing, and variable 8, which is right there. So that's the variables that's looking for. So once we put those in the store, here we go. We've got redstone. So basically, we want to know if the list that we made contains this block that we're seeing right here. Okay, so if we go ahead and put in spruce wood there, see, it's contained in the list. Any of the wood is. So now it's basically any type of wood that we've added to the list here. Okay, so, you know, now our tree farm, and this is no longer being considered now. Okay, this is no longer a consideration at this point. Now, what we could do is do a comparison between. We could go back and compare to say, is what's in front of here in the list of what's there? See what I'm saying? That, we could make these equal. Right now, this is not being considered at all. We're just using what's on a list. And that's good because basically we're saying any type of wood. Any type of wood is now contained in the list. So I think I'll leave it at there because that's actually pretty simple but quite useful. Okay, and I do want to keep these in small little bits just so you can keep up with what is going on with this. So with our variable store now, just keep in mind we created another type of end variable card that has a list type, like a list compared with any, and that's how we did that to get those to redstone. So any type of wood that is on our list is in here, and we'll look at the Ore Dictionary one next. Anyway, that's it for this video. Keep it short, keep it simple. This is Scott O'Mano. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Bye-bye.